Welcome back to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Alex and Josh.
And today,
I'm
Josh.
taking over.
Josh is taking over.
I'm taking it
He's
over.
taking his job.
Hey,
I know that.
it's all yours, bud.
Right.
It's all
job.
yours.
It
It's all
is.
yours, buddy. It's all yours.
All right,
Take it away.
boys. Just boys. Can you guess the Rotten Tomato score?
Oh,
That is what we're doing today. It's gonna be
why he likes
you're
us.
gonna be guessing the audience
Crazy.
score of which movie it is acquainted with. I have included in the slides as well as the critic score to assist you in the guessing, but you only care about the audience score, and the answer will be which movie has the highest audience score. That's what the numbers I have included, and you guys will be guessing. So let's get
Okay.
started. First one, the review is 63% the critic, and out of these options, this is the movie that has the highest audience score with 92%. Is it A, Iron Man 2, B, Jungle Cruise, C, Chef Again that we brought in, and D, Captain America, the first one?
I'm gonna go with Jungle Cruise. B.
Okay.
Damn, it's kind of what I was thinking too.
Hey, man. You can go the same route if you want.
I gotta stick with it. I was thinking Jungle Cruise as well.
And you would be correct. This was one that I thought was kind of surprising to me, because I thought people didn't like this movie.
Nah, that movie slapped, bro. Come on now.
I didn't like it.
I didn't watch it.
I
You
liked
guys
it.
I
suck.
didn't watch it.
I watched it. I loved it.
I didn't watch
That's
it.
just, he's lying. I don't believe him. Anyways, on to the next one. This one has a 95 critic, 74 audience, which is the highest audience score out of all of these movies. Is it A,
It's A.
Romeo and Juliet? Is it
Yep.
B, Romeo and Juliet, the 1968? Is it C, Romeo and Juliet, 1996? Or is it D, Romeo and Juliet, 1936? I felt like we needed a little bit more love when it comes to our
I've
film
never been
culture.
more confident in A in my life.
All right, he's gone with A.
If I had $1,000,
$1,000.
I'd put it all
Yeah.
on A.
Is Romeo and Juliet 1996? That's the Leo
Leo.
DiCaprio one, right?
That's the Leo one, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that one.
Well, guys, you're all wrong. It is the English, the one that we all saw in English class, and the one that it seemed like a lot of guys had the crush on Juliet, the 1968 version, which had a high critic. And I gotta say, the audience scores on all the other ones, they're brutal. They're real bad.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, this one is one I had fun with. Let's see, 72% critic score, 93 audience. 93 audience. Is it A, Justice League, the Snyder Cut? Is it B, The Green Knight?
Stop.
Is it C, Rebel Moon? Or is it D, The Irishman?
You're pissing me off.
He's pissing me off.
Because I know it's B. It has to be B. There's no way it's not. If I had $1,000, double or
He
nothing.
had $1,000. Double or nothing?
Double or nothing, it's B.
Double or nothing. Okay, Blake's putting it all on the line here, Alex. What do you say? Alex? Thoughts?
See, the rough part is there's only one that I 100% know it's not. So that's a challenge.
I'm gonna go with the Snyder Cut. Snyder fans love that Snyder Cut. Audience
Okay.
score can be boosted from that.
It is. This one had the highest audience score out of all those movies I listed. I want to point out the thing that surprised me the most looking at this, that I thought would throw you guys off possibly, was the critic score being 72 for this movie. I thought that was way worse. And of course,
There's
yeah,
no
the
shot.
audience score is getting rised up because of fucking Snyder fans, but 72?
No shot.
72 for critic.
The critics. How? How can that be possible?
I don't know. And so that's
Y'all acting like 72 is good. It's like a
it
C.
is.
That
70
is
critics
very
for Rotten
good for
Tomatoes scores
critics.
Is very harsh.
Yes.
man. You don't remember the last
Especially
video?
for that
the
shit
last
of a
video
movie.
was critic reviews, dude.
It wasn't that
included.
bad. Stop it. It was not good, but it wasn't that bad.
It was shit.
It was. Okay. Blake's with me on this one. This one's shocking. And
Dude, that movie is terrible.
72.
Not terrible.
Yes, it is.
Also shocking that it
It's
had
not.
the
It's
highest
not
audience
good,
score,
but it's
too.
not terrible.
It's terrible, Alex.
I'd rather watch this than fucking Green Knight. Easily.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm gonna stand by it. I'd rather watch the Snyder Cut than watch the Green Knight.
Oh my god, you're just a fucking stupid ass Snyder fan.
This is what I was
I'm not even.
Okay,
It's
next
so
one,
fucking bad.
boys. Next one. All right, this one is pretty well reviewed. 84% critic, but we care about the audience score here, which is 94, and this movie's the highest out of the ones listed here. Is it A, Nobody? Is it B, John Wick? Is it C, No Time to Die, the 007 film? Or is it D, Hardcore Henry? Try to have a theme here of just pure action films.
I'm gonna go see No Time to Die. That's the last Daniel Craig one, right?
Yep, that is the
Yeah.
last 007 movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see. Although A and B are very
That's what I'm
Thinking.
between. A and B are
Yeah.
the two that I'm trying to. I just have to go with John Wick. I have to say that one. People had to have said that's better than Nobody.
Is that your lock? Going B?
So I got it. I gotta lean B.
It's Nobody,
Damn.
which
Wow.
was crazy. John Wick actually was around 85, 86 for audience score, which I thought was very low
What?
for that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was crazy that this film that we were like, yeah, it's all right, it's nice.
Right, it's a solid
Yes.
action movie, but I'm taking John Wick over it.
4. It clearly has a fan base. I thought that
That's-
was a little odd.
Wow,
Yeah.
good for them.
Okay, this one is another highly reviewed one. 96 critic, 89 audience, and it's got a theme, guys. It's all the Harry Potter films. What are you picking? A,
Okay,
B,
so you
C,
said
or
this
D?
one, it has to be the highest
It's-
audience score.
Yes, I only include the critic to maybe assist you in guessing, but audience
I know, but I'm
score
saying-
is the one that matters. Highest.
But I'm
this is
saying-
the highest audience.
Out of these 4 movies, this has the highest audience.
This has the highest audience.
It has to be Goblet of Fire, then, right? I mean, that's like everybody talks about. Like you ask them, like that's their favorite.
See, that's. I want to say that too because that's my favorite, but I'm gonna say part 2 only because it's the final one, and I feel like people
It's-
love that at the ending a lot. So I'm gonna go with C, even though my heart says B.
Yeah, I have to go
That's the
with
one I
B
go with.
because I mean, I could definitely see where you're coming from, but I mean, it's like you ask anybody, they say Goblet of Fire, so I got to go with B.
This one I had a lot of fun looking into for the numbers for that reason. And Alex, you are correct. Just because it's the last one, it did seem like that is why it is the highest one. I think the only difference between this and Goblet of Fire was a few percent, and that was it.
I was gonna say,
Ah,
dude,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yes.
I don't know if you can
did
ask
think-
anybody if they say part 2 is their favorite one. I don't know if anybody says that.
Yeah, I think it got favorable just because it's the last one, but I
Right.
mean,
Like it might
has-
like it might be in their top 3 just because it like wraps everything up. But I also don't think it's like the best.
But I would like to
feel
point out though,
Goblet of
this is
Fire
a very highly rated audience score movie. It has 250,000 on Rotten Tomato of people.
I mean, the critic
So,
thing is crazy to me. I feel like 96. That's insane. I
Yes.
feel like for that.
Yeah. So
I don't even think that's a top 3 Harry Potter.
yeah, I thought that was interesting as well because I feel like a lot of people had issues, especially with the ending when it comes to
Right.
Harry Potter. So I did think that was shocking. Okay, on to the next one. This one is 93 critic, but like I said, you care about the audience score, which is 85. It's the highest one out of the ones listed below. And there's a few ones on here that I brought back just for Alex. It's all women-led movies, and we got A here: Star Wars: The Force Awakens,
I love
B.
Star Wars: Force Awakens.
Barbie, or C, Captain Marvel, or D, Legally Blonde. 85 audience score.
Tough.
This is a tough one. Okay,
Well-
it's not Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was not highly reviewed in either category, so that's automatically gone. I'm
Well-
currently between Barbie and Legally Blonde. I feel like The Force Awakens is just there to throw me off there, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with Legally Blonde. Just because it's a sleeper there.
Okay. Blake?
See, my thought process is if Barbie had a high critic score, it would be in the Oscars. But they got like no Oscar nominations. So that's why I'm saying it's not Barbie. Could be wrong theory. I'm going to just take a shot and say it's Star Wars.
Okay. He's locked in. And he would
Damn
be correct.
it!
It is Star
Threw me
Wars.
off.
And Blake hit you with the nice logic of the fact of, yeah, Barbie is not actually that highly reviewed. Both of them are just barely in the 80s on Rotten Tomatoes, which I thought was a little shocking.
Even
for
the
audience score wise, is that it is less than Star Wars The Force Awakens. It is less than 85%. That I thought was a little crazy when it comes to Barbie. Especially how much it was talked about and I felt like love, but
Yeah, that is. Wow.
yeah. Okay, this one is crazy on Rotten Tomato.
Dude,
Okay,
come on.
98% critic, 98% audience. Is it A, Napoleon?
Dude.
Is it B, Godzilla -1? Is it C, Killers of a Flower Moon? Or is it D, Iron Claw?
It's got to be between B and D for me. I mean, those two are. I'm gonna say B.
I mean, I'm just doing solely off of. I'm just saying B because I love that movie. So I'm gonna say it's got because my thought process is once again, Killers of the Flower Moon and Iron Claw didn't get much critic, like Oscar nomination stuff. Which obviously critics of Rotten Tomato and Oscars are different. But because of that, I'm going with Godzilla, and because I love that movie.
And you both would be correct. It is Godzilla -1. I thought it was wild that it had both 98 for it.
Dude, that's gonna be one of the
however,
highest rated ones.
the bottom three were also juggernauts with it. Napoleon was I just included it because I just think it's funny to bring it up anytime we can because that movie fucking sucked. So fuck. that
Dude,
movie.
I'm not lying. Godzilla -1 is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
It's
That
good.
movie's spectacular.
And
I
I
guess I
had to
gotta watch
include
it,
it when I
I gotta
saw the
watch it too.
numbers. I included that for you, Blake, because that was
That
pretty fucking well.
I think that movie is phenomenal.
And it's in
Okay.
Japanese. That's nice.
So here is an all Marvel one, just because I thought, hey, let's go back to our roots, back in the day when we got some views on this channel, and it is 82% critic
Got to
score
do DC then.
and 94 audience. Like I said, you only care about the audience, and I included some fan favorites for Marvel, and that is A, the first Iron Man, B, Captain America, Winter Soldier, C, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or D, Black Panther.
I'm gonna eliminate Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I feel like that one got a little bit higher critic than 82. So that's kind of like, I don't know. I know we're guessing based on audience, but you're giving us the critic, and I think it was higher with the critics. So I'm not
Absolutely
gonna
can
guess
take out
that
Black Panther. 100%.
Black
it's
Panther
not Black
was
Panther.
a lot higher than that.
That critic score it has to be A or B.
Yeah, I just don't know which one it is.
I'm gonna say B.
B. Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna say
you
B.
both locked in? B?
I guess.
It's actually Guardians of
What?
the Galaxy 3, guys.
Wow,
This was
Dallas.
one that I used the critic
us a no
score
ball.
against you because, yeah, it was a lot lower than I expected. I don't know if it's just Marvel fatigue for the critics, but obviously high audience score.
I feel like it was higher though. Like shortly after, I feel like it was at least like 85, 86 kind of range. I don't know.
Well, it
if
clearly
since
dropped in
then-
if that was the case. But yeah,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3,
Damn.
which I thought was a little odd. But audience scores on all those were pretty kind of close. Okay, I believe this is the last one. This is one that I had fun with because it is the lowest audience score. These movies were fun to look at the Rotten Tomatoes, but critic-wise, some of these were definitely disagreeing with the audience. Anyways, 89% critic. Obviously, you don't give a fuck about that one. It's the audience score. The highest out of all these movies is 50% for audience score.
Damn.
Okay, I have genuinely no idea what D is.
D.
That's a Netflix.
So yeah, I forgot to list out A. The Green Knight, of course. B. 50 Shades of Grey. C. Captain Marvel. Or D. Leave the World Behind. That was the recent Netflix film that came out that a lot of people are talking about on TikTok. That is on there.
That's the movie I gave Josh, actually.
Yes, that I will be watching sooner or later.
All I can eliminate is C. That's all I can eliminate. I got no idea what D could possibly be.
I thought I cooked.
Critics
him,
are
I'm gonna be
fucking
honest.
stupid, so I'm gonna say it's The Green Knight.
See, that's kind of where I was leaning, but I'm like, is he just trying to bait? You know, this
See, I
guy
thought
is
that
known
too
as a
with
master
Force Awakens.
baiter.
Yes,
So
he
can
is.
we fall for the bait?
Thank you.
I'm gonna munch on it. All right, I'm gonna bite. I'm
You
gonna
muncher.
bite.
You muncher.
Pause. Yeah. I'm gonna go with A.
I feel like it is A. What's the score? Do we know the score? Is there a score?
Yes, I have a score right now. I punished you for you doing the double or nothing, so I got rid of one of your score.
Oh shit!
The hell?
So right now the score is 4-2, so you can't win. But
I only have 2,
you only have 2,
so I have 3 because you took one away, so I could tie here.
technically.
I'm gonna
but
say
you did a
50
double or
Shades of
nothing.
Grey. 50 Shades of Grey. Double or nothing.
Okay. It's the Green
Shit.
Knight.
Yeah.
It's the Green Knight.
I told you.
I had to include this. I thought it took me a long time to get some contenders to make it not obvious to guess the Green Knight. But dude, 50%. You remember when we saw this movie in weeks after, it stayed easily like 85 plus. It has
Yeah.
dropped significantly.
The way it should be.
So yeah, it's down to 50%. which
No,
is
I agreed.
nuts.
I was just trying to tie Alex up, so I went with. But I was kind of leaning. Definitely think this movie.
But
People have come to their senses, which is always good to see.
yeah, it
Critics
was
have
only
some-
though a few percent away from a few of the other films. Though I think Captain Marvel's like fucking
47?
48 or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. It was, and then 50 Shades of Grey. I thought that was funny that one like was really hated on by both sides. But yeah. Okay, I believe that was yes the last one, which it goes the score since Blake did double or nothing. Alex he has 5. Blake has 1.
Yikes.
Technically, I
In
have nothing.
reality,
I have nothing
technically, you have-
technically.
no, I removed another one again after you did that. double
No,
or
I'm
nothing.
saying I did double or nothing, so I got it wrong. So therefore, I should have nothing. You know,
That's-
technically, I have
I
0.
mean, yeah, I guess I was supposed to minusing 1, but yeah. So that is the video. I had fun just looking up the audience scores. It was actually a bit harder than I expected of trying to find films that just want to keep fucking topping each other of what I wanted it to be the answer. Yeah, that's it.
Well, shout out to Alex. You know, he went against a masturbator. He took the bait. He did it. Proud of you. Way to munch on that thing, Alex.
Thank you.
That's gonna do it for this
Way to
video.
celebrate.
As always, like the video. Comment down below what your thoughts are.
Please just fucking watch it.
That'd be cool.
That was
Subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one.